I saw what Pacman said. Listen, if everybody's got some kind of source, but who the fuck knows who they are?
I was just about to ask you that. Just about to ask you that.
The coffee grinder. Hey, this is what I'm hearing I got a glass up to the window. And I don't know. Everybody's got a source, and some of them are legit. But I would be absolutely shocked if that happens. I really would. Again, I think most coaches would feel the same way. Give me that piece of clay in Trevor Lawrence and let me mold him into what I think he can be. And I think that's the idea, and I'm very hopeful that it'll work out.
And since you brought it up, man, we might as well go and show it for the fans, Bailey. Let's check out and listen to what Pacman said.
Good sources is right down in Duval. They're trying to find some kind of way to get Trevor Lawrence up out of here.
Really?
Those are real liable sources, people. Not no cap shit either. I know he was the first overall pick and all that, but my sources says they like the Sanders boy.
They want to move Trevor Lawrence and they want to bring in Shedeur Sanders.
My sources says they are trying to find anybody that will take him.
Wow.
Bullshit.
Listen, when you smoke weed, it makes you
lying.
I don't know. He might have heard something. He's like, "Oh, hey, let's roll with it. I'm high. Who cares?" I love Pacman's great. Listen, who knows? Maybe somebody is floating that around there. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. There's a lot of rumors and a lot of fluff and a lot of scuttlebutt right now. Like, we go from we're all in on Mason Graham. Now all of a sudden it's Ashton Genty. Now, no, wait, it's not him. It's Ted McMillan. Wait, it's going to be something. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going to happen. I will say this. I don't think Trevor goes anywhere. And he sure isn't going to be traded for Shedeur Sanders. No disrespect to the young Sanders gentleman at all.
Don't say nothing about that.
I'm looking forward to it. But you're not trading Trevor Lawrence for him.
Don't say shit about the Sanders, Tom. You'll get fucking.
I love Deion, man. I love what he does. I'm all about Deion. He's one of my favorite. I love watching all that. But the reality is, and I'm not saying this kid's not good. I'm just saying he ain't better than Trevor Lawrence. And I'm taking Trevor Lawrence's tools, and I'm going to put them together and make it work for this team. And I think that's the direction. Now, at number 5, I think it's exciting as hell, man. I mean, because how it falls, I think people are going to be calling up. I do, man. Somebody's going to want Genty. Someone might panic for one of the tackles. You know how that goes. Oh, Campbell's off the board. We better jump. We only got, 3? I think Josh Simmons, by the way, could be the best one out of the batch. And to be honest with you, I would love for someone in the 20s or late teens to offer us a haul to move out of 5 and drop back and grab a Josh Simmons. I think that would be an absolute humongous home run. And you get the second rounder, and you might get next year's first rounder too if they're far back enough. You know what I mean? That could be something. But you gotta wonder who that player is. Who wants that specific player at number 5?
Are we in the era though? Like you got to win fucking now, or these guys are on the chopping block? We know the coaches are, but in the players' world, like these cats are demanding trades now. Similar to the transfer portal in college, are these guys getting fed up after 2 years of not winning and then saying, hey, I want to get the fuck out of Jacksonville now? Are we in a demand now to win now instead of worried about a pick round 1 next year or round 2 next year? Do you see that being a trend now in the league?
First of all, the players that would ask for a trade, they should get their ass out of here because to me it was all their fault more than the coaches. I know everyone wants to point the finger at the coaches. You want to say it's this, you want to say it's that. At the end of the day, you're the player. You either make the play or you don't make the fucking play. You either remember your assignment or you don't remember your assignment. You either know the game plan or you don't spend enough time studying it. It's a damn job. It's one of the best jobs you'll ever have in the entire free world. Without a doubt. Professional athlete. I'm talking football. We're talking football. The best jobs you can ever have. But I tell you what, if you don't put in the extra time, you don't put in the extra work, especially with today's CBA. Listen, I go to training camp every day. Are you fucking kidding me? It's one practice. One.
No 2 days. They're
a rough and tough practice.
They're bringing playing on pads.
I could do this all day long. I would sleep at the facility. I wouldn't have to go to the hotel. And then they're done at 6 p.m.
No shit.
Meetings till 10 o'clock, and you get like 5 hours sleep. And I'm not bitching in the morning. Good for them. But what it means is you got to do more. You got to study more. The way they lost last year, I don't know how much you followed it. Okay, guys? This is the way they lost last year. They would get a lead or be close, and then they'd make the same mistake every single week. The mistakes they were making in week 1, they were making in week 14. And it was never getting cleaned up. It was never getting fixed. So what does that tell me? Those players collectively didn't give a shit enough. Listen, if you're a veteran, do you really need your coach to motivate you? Do you really? I got a job. I got a family. I'm getting paid. I got to stay healthy. I got to produce. I got to be ready. I know what it takes. I don't need rah-rah. I got rah-rah in here, man. I got rah-rah in my gut. I'm ready to go kick somebody's ass. I want to go win. Those are the kind of guys you got to have in there. We didn't have enough of them in there. We had some, but not enough. I put it more on the players. I don't know what happened with Doug. I think eventually Doug's like, it ain't working. I don't think Trent Baalke did the job of a GM. You're supposed to feed your coach with the kind of players that resonate with you, you know, that like your style, that like. So if I'm a players coach, I better have a shit ton of veterans that don't need me. All they need is a game plan and to be held accountable. Well, that's all they need. I don't got to motivate them. I don't got to give them little talks. I don't got to do all this stuff. I don't got to watch them because I know they're going to do the right job. They didn't have that in that locker room at all.
I don't want to put words in your mouth. I don't want to put words in your mouth. But are you saying that the play, like, are you saying today? So are you saying today's players are a little softer than your era? Is what it sounds like.
They are.
During your era, you guys loved football. You guys, you said you would sleep in the locker room. You breathe football. You're saying today's players, from what I'm hearing, is these guys don't want to go out there and work. You guys don't want to put in the work. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think they put in enough extra work. And I'm talking about our Jaguars. I'm not talking collectively across the board. I'm talking about what I saw last year and the year before. They put in work. I see them at camp. It's not like they're jogging and walking around eating ice cream. I mean, they're working hard. But my point is, you don't make mistakes in the mental game all throughout the year as a player. Because at the end of the day, I got to make the play. Right. I got to know the coverage. I got to know who I have in man-to-man. I got to know as a safety, I'm not going to jump the fucking under route because they're sending one behind me from the other side. You know, I'm not going to, get a good drive going and we're in the red zone and I'm going to have an illegal formation, an illegal shift. Like week 13, you don't know that you got to stand still for a fucking second after you motion? After all this time? I got to have my coach remind me. You know what I'm saying?
13 weeks in.
That's what Jacksonville was doing. That's how they lost last year.
Now,
I thought they had plenty of talent, but their attitude sucked, in my opinion.